Yeah, y'all know this joint, huh? Y'all know what I'm talking about? I said that too early here. I'm still gotta wait for the lyrics to come out though. Yeah. Go on and wring my neck like when the rap gets wet. A little distant, clear from my energy. Yes, my head is like lettuce. Go on and dig your thumbs in. I cannot stop giving. I'm 30 something. Sense of security, like pockets jingling. Midlife crisis. Suck ingenuity. Go through the family tree. Perfect, yes, it's true. But without me, you're only you. You're menstruating hot. It ain't bleeding enough for two. It's a midlife crisis. It's a midlife crisis. So the problem is, ladies and gentlemen, for some reason my Spotify stopped moving. So I guess when you put your microphone down for too long, it stops. Can I change that? Oh, it's a Discord thing. Okay, fine. Anyway, this has been the Punkery Show, ladies and gentlemen. I forgot to do the thread, as usual, so I'll do that as we rumble around here. What is this? Punkery Show? Who did this? Okay. Oh, okay, Navarro did it. Okay, perfect. Anyway, so we got a big thing going out, or starting today. Version 2.4 came out. HENDRIK is here. Last week he was, what were you doing last week, actually?
I don't remember.
Oh, well,
I think I was somewhere. I was somewhere out. Yeah, I was.
Well, after what just happened on the show over the past 2 minutes, I wouldn't be surprised, or I don't blame you for not remembering what you were doing last week. So, before we get into version 2.4 here, I forgot to advertise... Can't hear beats, what? Really? Anyway, I forgot to advertise the LSPD Metro Cop Chronicles last week, and Part 2 came out this morning, so I'm about to put that in chat right there. Shameless plug, right? The LSPD Metro out here, they're kicking ass in mid-July, and they had no problem. They were kicking ass because HENDRIK was not there coughing up the entire PD, giving them the flu or COVID.
Yeah, I will be here.
Yeah.
I will be here doing that today.
Yes, I heard you were very congested last night. I really do think it's because of the porridge, man.
Uh-huh.
Yes. Anyway, yeah, so version 2.4 came out today, and as you might know, the biggest thing are the revenges. I got some talk about the revenges. So, last week, I think it's a good addition, by the way. I'll try to put a caveat into it later on, but last week there was a situation that happened that made me think, shit, maybe revenges may actually be a good idea to list them out. Because there was a cop named Davinci. What is this? Jinsu just said there's an item called porridge that makes you puke in Bean Cafe. Completely accurate. Completely accurate. If you hear HENDRIK right now, porridge is a problem, man.
You know, it only happens on the first time. You know, when you're a baby and your mother is giving you a food you have never tasted before, you will be like, But, you know, when you give it a few tries, you will start loving it. So that is absolutely normal.
Well, loving it and tolerating it are two very different things. I think your body may think something different. But, like I said, the situation happened last week. There was a cop named Davinci. Or it's spelled Da Vinci, but Davinci. And he basically... Let's see, what did he do? So I killed him for hit contracts, and then a bit after, he killed 2 players who were trying to rob the bank with a pump shotgun. So basically, all 3 of us were eligible to attack him individually. So, I got my revenge because he placed it on me, right? So I had to cancel it. Actually, no, wait, that came after. But either way, so the 2 guys decided to go after him. And since they each had a reason to kill Da Vinci, one got the kill on Da Vinci, right? But then they decided to go after him again because the other person who still was quote-unquote eligible to attack Da Vinci hadn't gotten the kill on him. So even though I didn't see it directly, what I figure happened was the guy who still was eligible to attack Da Vinci attacked him, Da Vinci, and then Da Vinci attacked back on the car with both of the felons in it that had beef with him. So Da Vinci attacking those 2 players reignited the revenge, if you will, for both players to attack Da Vinci again. So Da Vinci got that ass destroyed a second time, and then he got very angry. And at that point, I was like, oh, well, I mean, I guess this is kind of like a Pat Mutic type situation. Ah, look at this. Fixie says he got jailed for that. Oh, well, you know, as I said, this may sound like a Pat Mutic smart-ass situation, right? But in that situation, I was like, you know, yeah, I think we need the revenges. So, yeah, as y'all know already, I think that was the first thing everybody tried out as they joined. I don't really gotta tell you how to do it, but you do slash revenges. You can see a list of people that you can take revenge on, and a list of people that can take revenge out on you. Obviously, Ducati soon, I guess. That just threw me out of my train of thought. The Ooh Cafes. Fuck your mother, man. What was I saying? Oh yeah, there needs to be some tweaking about it, obviously. Because as I just saw a few minutes before the show started, there's a guy who went to cancel hit contract on him. He killed the guy and he got flagged through DM. So that, I'm sure that'll be an easy fix. But also is that video that was posted by, was it Toivis, if I'm not mistaken, where there was a guy that gave somebody, there was a guy that gave Toivis a love tap, pause, and he appeared on the revenge list. Now, I was told that that shouldn't happen, I suppose. The love tap should not trigger the, you being put on somebody else's revenge list. And I think I saw Fixty in chat an hour ago say, a guy rammed me, but they didn't get put on my revenge list. So I suppose it is hit and miss, but even though I've tried to rob you. Okay, well I guess that's one more thing, right? Attempted robbery should be on the list as well. But I can definitely see a lot of people, or some people, trying to bait rams out on people in order to get on the revenge list, to get a free attack or some shit. And that can be a problem, obviously. Fuck up Rashon. And, the thing about it is I love nuanced conversations, right? But when it comes to this server and, interactions and stuff like that, nuance is something that you don't want to have, right? So you want it to be so that, straight up, if you're on the revenge list, no questions asked, you can go and destroy them, right? But stuff like that, the rams and all that, that may put a monkey wrench into it just a little bit. If that can be fixed so that there's some kind of multiple ram detection or something, then that would be the black and white situation that you want to have, obviously, because you don't want to have a in-game complaint come in of some guy getting rammed on purpose, then he gets DM'd, and then the other guy can say, well, shit, he was on a revenge list, so easy kill. That's where the nuance comes in and the uncertainty comes in, and I think the revenges were put in so that the uncertainty goes away. Tino just said the RAM seems sensitive. So yeah, if there's some way that it can be like 2 RAMs, 3 RAMs, something like that, then we can get closer to it being more of a black and white thing that we're trying to aim for, that there's no issue and no whatever the word I'm trying to look for is. So revenges are the biggest thing, obviously, and the stun gun is back, ladies and gentlemen. Last week I was like, we could do without the stun gun. We don't need the stun gun. Warrant equals death is a very simple thing that people can understand, especially in this TikTok era. First impression, though, of this is not actually bad. I thought initially it was kind of weird to have the idea to only have stun guns work on non-resisting warrants. But in some way, I guess I understand it, as I saw a few chases early on. I didn't see anyone actually stun gun anybody, but I suppose it does help for those warrants that want to be out here and shoot first and all that, so chases don't anticlimactically end. And, obviously a non-starred warrant can just do surrender, but no one really surrenders these days, as far as I know, so if a cop has a stun gun, then they can just help them in that direction. Although, it felt like before all of this back and forth stun gun change, it seemed to me like it was very needed or required for a cop to have a stun gun at all times. But now, even though I haven't played cop yet, just from what I've observed, it can be on the barn burner. I asked a few cops this morning, you got the stun gun? As they were chasing after a guy named Hey. And they said no. And, well, if a guy is running from you, right, and they're non-starred, I mean, you might be close enough to arrest them anyway. So, yeah. Maybe this is some situation where the stun gun comes in like a ghost manner, where it doesn't really need to be used. It's an option, but as far as I can figure, very early, it doesn't really seem to have it may not seem to have the prominence, or it may not seem like it's going to have the prominence that it did months ago. So that's what it'd be. And then also, the Resist Star. I don't know whose idea was. I'd like to say it was mine, but
no.
Really? So, the Resist Star starts to flash upon it being close to the time.
You know what, dude?
Yeah? What?
You are getting more than rude here, because there was clear proof on the forum that whose idea this was. But if you want to take the credit, it's your click, man. Don't take the credit from me. I'm getting it once here.
Listen, you can't make statements like that without proof, all right? Whose idea was it? I remember talking in that suggestion topic, and I remember saying that maybe it should flash. The status star should flash. I don't know who suggested it. Does anyone have an idea?
I'm giving the link to the thread right now.
Notification for resisting and resist. Okay, so let's read the first. Oh, that was you, huh? Oh.
Yeah, you cocky start, man. See, people? This is how it's like working with this guy, you do something a little sometimes and he's trying to take it from you. No cap.
Oh, okay. Well, I stand corrected.
You got a bad memory now, man.
Really? Yeah. It's.
I'm
It
calling you
a lot
out.
more. It comes when a guy with awful memory tells somebody that they have an awful memory and they've proven it to them. That's drilling.
Yeah, I know.
It's
Yeah.
it's just like yeah, I'm not gonna say that, but yeah, it was Hendrik's idea, huh? I see.
Mm-hmm.
It was Hendrik's idea to have the flashing of the star so that cops don't get caught with the kill before or
Trying to reduce my amount of strikes, and
yeah.
that could help me to avoid unnecessary kills.
Well, then I wonder, where did I get that idea from? Did I dream it?
I think well, yeah, do we want to? I don't know. Maybe you did, but maybe your memory is now, playing games. Maybe tomorrow you wake up and you have a bowl of porridge in front of you.
Oh Lord!
Slowly you change from inside. I don't know.
Well, Hendrik, I mean, seeing as you are sick every 3 weeks, I'm not too sure the point.
Apparently I am. Yeah, apparently I am.
Yes, so, big problem there. So you hear that? He's got a snit in his brain. Tony Solar just said, "Flashing star is about to be more confusion for the noob players. I'd remove the star altogether and make it simple. Orange equals death." I'm very surprised to see that out of Tony Solar, ladies and gentlemen. I thought Tony Solar was more of the, procedural, nuanced type dude. Actually, that's wrong. Excuse me, not nuanced. But I didn't think he would denominate it this much. So that Warren equals death, no star at all. Damn. Am surprised about that, to be honest with you. But it is a good quality of life feature, I believe, to make it flash so that all the cops know around that.
Yeah, shoot a lot at that point, because that is your last opportunity to make the kill.
Yeah, I think it'll be good for felons as well, for themselves, if they have the name tag on. I don't got the name tag on, but I think too many warrants out here are out here sucking because they enter fights that they're not going to win, or, well, they enter fights that they believe they're going to win, and then the tables get turned on them, and they need what they should be doing is using the resist status as a tool, but they use it as a crutch. Right? So what I do, I said this last week, red color name would be better than a red star? Absolutely not. Because red and orange are not enough of a shade difference of color to make it obvious for people. So red name is not going to work. That's
you know what I was thinking. Completely, well, a little bit off topic from here, but no, I haven't tried it yet. But we have this revenge system now. Okay, and you have the list, and you're checking it more than Santa Claus is checking his list of the good people he will give the gifts.
Yeah.
I was thinking maybe it could be too much, but having an icon next to someone's name, who can take a revenge on you, because I think some people could like it, because then you see, okay, this guy is coming to me. I don't completely remember now who I have on my 30 name list of revenges.
30.
But you could know exactly to be careful. This guy can kill me, this guy can kill me. Oh, this guy behind me, he can also kill me.
Mm-hmm.
It would be easy to know. And maybe, yeah, just a thought.
I see what you're saying. So if there's like a rampage icon or a skull icon next to the person's name,
yeah, like
it'll also
the
kind of
people who can. Not sure if both, but it could be like people you can take revenge on, and the people who can take the revenge on you. Maybe.
Yes.
Just thinking.
That wouldn't be a bad idea either. See,
I'm just a little worried about having too many icons next to the name, but
I got no problem with that.
Yeah.
The more visual detail, the better. Right? Some of us are visual learners, Hendrik, so we need to have pretty pictures next to our next to everything in order to recognize something and get something out of it. You know what I mean? So I got no problem with that. Going back though to the idea is I kind of thought the devil's advocate to the revenges to me was, you know, out of sight, out of mind, Hendrik, right? Like, for example, if you're talking with somebody, right? Let's say you did something really weird in the past. Very, very weird and shaming in the past, right? And you're talking to somebody that knows about your weird and shamey incidents, right? And you're talking to this person and you're having a conversation with them, and then certain topics may trigger this topic of shamefulness, right? And it's like, in your head, you're like, shit, he's going to talk about that next. And then, soon enough, they talk about that time where you know, spilled porridge on your lap, which is very embarrassing in the, you know, around 10 family members or something like that. It's a very, I fucked the analogy up, but I feel like that there are people, right, that, at least before, have the ability to revenge on people, but since stuff has happened in that time or whatever, because obviously before you had the entire game week to take revenge, but some people, for example, shit happens between somebody, and then 5 minutes later something else happens, and then they forget about the occurrence that happened. But now with revenges, it'll always be there. So the out of sight, out of mind idea will be gone. I don't know if it'll be relevant for the situation, but who knows if it'll be a factor. My other concern was if people have a list of revenges up on them, are people going to place hits? Hit contracts are already very scarce on this server. It feels like. Actually, no, they are scarce on this server. So I kind of thought, if you got a list of revenges on, will that motivate people to take it up themselves? Or will they still place a hit? But judging from what I've seen over the past hour and a half, there have been a decent amount of hits. So, yeah. Also, another thing, ladies and gentlemen, is if you place a hit on somebody that is on your revenge list, do they get... I'm sure the answer is no, but I'm just going to bring it up. If you place a hit on somebody on your revenge list, do they get cleared from your revenge list? I know the answer is no, but I just want someone to confirm that, because, you know, you wouldn't want to have a smartass come up and say, why did you kill your own hits? Or somebody asks, why did you kill your own hits? And then a smartass will say, or, you know, ignore that question and be like, he was on my revenge list. So, little idea. If, I don't know if it was thought this far, but I would say if someone's on your revenge list, you place a hit on them, they should be removed from your revenge list, because you don't want to... It does? Okay. Okay. I see. Okay. Y'all thought very ahead. Okay. Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, I really had low expectations. But okay, GG. Yes, Crunky told me to. Yes, thank you. Okay, perfect. All right, perfect. See, I'll fight everything. Perfect. Okay, I'm just being devil's advocate around here. So yeah, so the revenge should be good, right? They should be good, and I'm sure over the next couple of days we'll find faults of it. But I guess the number one thing will be the ramming. That really be it. Let's see what else is on version 2.4 here, if I can take a look here. Also, there will be a Reeee today. We didn't have a Reeee last week. I know Bega was very upset last week, that there was no Reeee, but there will be a Reeee, rain or shine, here. So Ducati was talking about the Uvu Cafe. What is that? And can someone tell me what that is? And why it's on your head, first of all. So Ducati, if you're listening, can you direct me into the location of the Uvu Cafe? Because, okay, Little Soul. I guess that makes sense geographically, I suppose, huh? That makes sense geographically. So the Uvu Cafe is in Little Soul, as far as I can see. I'm gonna try to teleport somewhere.
What?
Really? Did y'all? Really?
You got here, right?
That's really...
I will never go there. And I will never go there, even when someone is robbing it. All yours.
What a Ross!
I will never
Really?
put my feet in that place.
Bruh, is this really where server resources are going to? Hello?
Yeah, that's...
Is this where server... Hey! Why is there a logo?
Tell us, what do you see? I'm not sure.
Ross!
What do you see?
Wait, hold on. Okay. So... Okay, first of all, is the Uvu Cafe native to GTA 5? Or is this some kind of add-on? Yo, bun up, bro. Bun up. Absolute bun up. Alright? First of all, I don't want to get technical here, right? I know it makes sense, it's in Little Seoul. But this is a Japanese thing, ladies and gentlemen. It's not a Korean thing. So this is racist, first of all. I don't want to go there, but this is racist, the simple one. Okay, this is a Japanese meme, and they put it in Little Seoul. So this is racist. So I gotta talk to somebody to get this shit thrown off the server. Okay, wrong culture. That's number one. Number two is really. Oh. Okay then. Well. Yeah. Okay. Bun up, Navarro. No cat Perchino around here, man. Listen, I don't know what y'all doing. Is this a homage to Mew or something? Huh? Is this? Because I don't see any other reason to put this on the server, ladies and gentlemen. Unless it's a robbable location, which, you know, let's see. Is it a robbable location? Yeah? Okay, well, that makes sense. Okay, well, in that case, I understand. But otherwise, I think y'all could have found a better add-on to add to the server. I don't like all these cats. I don't like the Uvu situation. If Belarus was here, he would rip y'all a new ass. Pause. So, yeah. Hey, Ducati, show me the other locations. Yeah. Because either new restaurants across the map, they can be robbed, used for selling. Oh, okay. I'll get a car ride here, I guess. Be used for selling fish, game, or both. Okay, food items, yeah. Okay, so right now we are having a air train teleportation type thing to other Ah, shit. All right. I love this. Burger Shot is now enterable, ladies and gentlemen. Now, this is worth the server's dollars. This is worth the server's dollars, ladies and gentlemen. I always wondered why GTA 5 never natively had Burger Shot open. It made no sense to me. This is a good idea. The Burger Shot is in Vespucci Canals next to the store. 24/7 thing. Love it. This is a great addition. This is the money that y'all were supposed to spend right here. The Uvu Cafe, not a very good use of money.
Don't say it. Don't say
it. Yeah, I agree with you. I agree with that. That is not good use of money. But the Burger Shot, great use of money, ladies and gentlemen. All right, so another one right here. This is Pearl's Seafood Restaurant in Del Perro Beach. It took a while to sync there, the district name. But, hey, I love this. This is money well spent, ladies and gentlemen. The Pearl's Restaurant on the Del Perro Beach on the Del Perro Pier. Go there to get your E. Cola or fish and... Oh, Jesus Christ. Okay, first of all, guys. First of all, we need to remove every UK reference out of this, or we can't have no fish and chips. That's number one. Number two, why is fish deeks on the menu? Can somebody answer me that? Why are fish deeks on the menu? I suppose that'll be something that Isabel would like to eat, because... Well, what I was going to say is kind of toxic, so I'm not going to say that. But that sounds more Isabel's speed, ladies and gentlemen, so I'm not too sure about that. Let's see here. Next up we have... What is this? Oh, koi fish and sushi. All right. This one's for the Asians, I see. Okay, here's the thing. So, I'm looking at the bathrooms right now. And I see... I cannot read... Is this Japanese? I think it's Japanese. I'm looking at the labels here for man and woman. And as far as I can see, the characters are the same. So... I think, I don't know if this is racist or, you know... Oh, the dress... What? Yeah, oh... Dress. It says toilet. I mean, but... Yeah, anyway, the Japanese characters are all the same, so that's also racist. So, whoever made these things, yeah, they're great. So what is this? Downtown Cab Co. What is this? A Kaufman cab? What is that? Oh. Eudora. Okay, never seen that before. Next up on the tour here, Navarro's giving me the tour of all the interiors here, so we'll ride the wave. Pause. Oh, there's one right next to the Pacific Standard Bank. The building right next to it, the Up and Atom in downtown Vinewood, is what Balearics would call a batipan. It's a naked man billboard. But, oh shit, alright. So the Up and Atom burger store is open. So you're going to have Water Sprunk, Atom Burgers, a chicken Atom Burger. Ironically, the chicken Atom Burger costs more than the double Atom Burger. I'm kind of confused about that. But excellent. Where's the oysters? Exactly, that's what I want to know. Where are the oysters, ladies and gentlemen? One is chicken, the other... Yeah, but chicken is cheap. So I'm kind of confused why the beef burger is more expensive. I mean, I'm not mad at that, but still. Alright, so next up we got the Pizzeria. Pizza This in La Mesa, just north of the PD. Hey, this would be a good shootout area, man. So what's on the menu right here? Alright, so you got the Sprunk, the red wine, the Pisswasser. Ducati, oh Jesus Christ. Ducati's tuna pizza. Hello, what are we doing, guys? Ducati's tuna pizza is on the menu, and it's the most expensive thing on the menu. No, man. Listen. First of all, Ducati drinks skim milk. Alright? Quality my ass. Alright, Ducati drinks skim milk, first of all. So, and he doesn't have his windows activated, so clearly all of Ducati's items on the thing should be cheap. Next up we have Horny's Burgers in Mirror Park. I wanted to make sure I got the name right here. Horny's Burgers in Mirror Park. Let's see what's on the menu right here. Vodka infused double Hornburger. What are the rest? Vomit Especial? Is this on the actual menu, guys? Vomit Especial. Where did y'all get this shit from, bro? Like, did y'all look at the actual menu before you made this shit? Or did y'all just make this up? Because Vomit Especial is, we're getting a little, chat? Oh, my bad. Hey, I don't want to do that. My bad. Okay. I pressed G, I swear. Yo, the trash can's in the way, man. Shit. Bro, I can't cancel this shit, man. I cannot cancel this shit, man. Oh! Okay. Nice. Anyway, we have more, huh? Let's take a look. Only the finest ended up on the menus, huh? So, where's the HENDRIK? Has the HENDRIK not been able to, like, get franchised in all these stores? What are you doing, HENDRIK? Why is there no HENDRIK in any of these stores? Is he even here? Oh, he's not even here. Didn't even notice. Anyway, so let's bring you to the next location here. In Paleto Bay. Is it Paleto Bay? No, it's not Paleto Bay. It is in, okay, I see. Pop's Diner on the north end of Mount Chiliad. Alright, let's take a look what's going on here. This reminds me of the 69th Street Diner in Grand Theft Auto 4. Let's see what's on the menu here. Ah, here we go. I see. Being robbed. 60. It's too bad. Put your money in the bank, man. So the HENDRIK is in the Pop's Diner in the north end of Mount Chiliad. It is 15 times more expensive, probably more than that, than, oh, it's always being robbed. Oh, okay, I see. And also I see there's Fresh Sampla. I can see who put that in. They even put the fucking, Finnish accent thing on it. Yeah, so, first of all, buying Fresh Sampla is bun up, because I am not gonna drink a mun. Bun up, bro. Absolute bun up. Mina drink the mun. I don't know what y'all think this is, but, yeah, Mina drink the mango. That's what it'd be. So, there's Boston cream pie. Bun up. There's a hot dog. Hopefully it's all beef. Yo, a spicy yo, there's something wrong with all y'all, bro. Y'all keep putting the chicken meals being expensive, man. I mean, whatever, but, yeah. So right now we have everyone throwing up on the floor of Pop's Diner. Okay, so y'all want me to drink the Fresh Sampla. I don't want to drink any mun, but let's just take a look. Oh, shit. Okay. Okay, so you throw up right away if you drink a Fresh Sampla. That makes sense, because if you're out here drinking a mun, then if you don't throw up, then there's obviously something wrong with y'all. I want I want a vegan-based restaurant Listen here, Pat Mutic, okay? This is why you got low T. This is why you got low T player of the week 2 weeks ago, alright? We ain't fucking with these plant-based bullshit, alright? I don't care if you bring Parrish to this server. There ain't gonna be no fucking vegan-based shit around here, man. Absolutely not. Call it soy boys, lol. Absolutely not, ladies and gentlemen. Anyway, so Navarro is taking me to another store right here. Let's take a look. Toucher Killer said there's a Chihuahua hot dog near the Legion Square. I guess it'll be unbelievable, right? Nice. So Legion Square has been the biggest hangout spot on the server the past couple weeks. Isn't it ironic that there is a cafe across the street from the Legion Square area? Who would have known? What's on the menu here? Okay. A ham sandwich. Oh, Lord. Oh, Lord. A Hendrik's porridge especial. Absolutely not, ladies and gentlemen. Absolutely not. Eat it? No. First of all, I already drank a man by eating the fresh sempila bun up. I am not going to eat another meal that has a man's name attached to it. Too bad Blair's not here because he would be going crazy over these changes, man. This is ridiculous. So everyone's throwing up on the floor. So this is huge, ladies and gentlemen, because last night on some hubris shit, right? I was trying to get some money and I was failing, right? And I saw other people robbing Vangelico so easily, robbing the Palmer Taylor power station so easily. They were robbing the bank so easily. And then I thought to myself, and then I tried to rob the Palmer Taylor power station, and all these cops come up on my dick. And I'm like, bro, like, there's nowhere to fucking rob. There's nowhere to rob. And then come to see that there are new robbery locations. Although I'm sure that all of these are not going to give you a ton of money. So, yeah. It's, yeah. So, what's nice is that I see that two people tried to back-to-back rob the Bean Machine Cafe. And even so, you can still buy a donut. So, GG. Thank you for that. So, I'll assume that those are all the restaurants added to the server. How about that, ladies and gentlemen? How about that? Let's see. What is this? No Cristania cake on the menu. Well, this is the first time I've heard about it, so I'm not too sure that it would be on it. So let me just take a look. I'm looking at the thread chat for a while. Oh, Fish Deeks is actually on the menu for pearls. Okay, I see. Ducati's tuna pizza. Jesus Christ, man. Oh. Oh. Okay, I had no idea that sempala meant bun. Wow. All this time I had no idea that sempala meant bun. Wow. Sempala up. That's... well, sempala up. That's crazy, man. I did not see that coming. Let's see, so what else is on the menu here on version 2.4? So, this one popped out to me. Zorth asked me a few weeks ago about the coughing mechanic and will they get into trouble when doing it? And I told them, as long as you don't ram nobody, right, you'll be all good. But I see here that there are screen effects for STDs. So, I don't want to test this out right now, but what does that entail, ladies and gentlemen? Do the screen effects always stay persistent? Or, Oh, okay. Huh. Now, I'm just wondering, how aggressive is that going to be? Is this some kind of like Michael site type of thing? Do you know what I'm talking about? Like in that GTA 5 mission where Michael was being probed by monkeys and then he fell to the ground and shit. Is that aggressive? He said try chlamydia. Okay, so I'm just gonna go to the hospital and try chlamydia here. If I can find where a hospital is, actually. Guys, I can't find a hospital. Okay, okay, here we go. We're gonna see how aggressive the I still gotta run. Okay, we're gonna see how aggressive the STD thing is. I think somebody said something about there needs to be some drug tolerance added to this. You know what I mean? Drug tolerance, right? Let's take a look. So, diseases, syphilis is 1K. I didn't know it was this cheap. Oh, Jesus. Bro, this is like Left 4 Dead 2, bro. This is like, you're a boomer in Left 4 Dead 2, and you only see in green. So, does it change dependent on what diseases you have? Let me, get, chlamydia. Let's see what that looks like. Oh, is it all the same? Try chicken one? Why not, bro? Okay, we'll do it for science, alright? Okay, cure diseases. Let me just take some drugs here just to make sure that I don't instantly die. Alright? Diseases. You said, what was it? You said crazy chicken flu? Is that what you said? Alright. Bro. Okay, I mean, I like this, honestly. Hey! Oh my, you cocksucker! Jinasuke, you cocksucker! Jinasuke, you cocksucker! Well, I think, that needs to be fixed. Hello? I'm sure it's not intended to, get you sent 500 feet in the air. Yeah. You didn't touch that one, huh? Oh, yeah. Well, if a medic does not come for me, I demand compensation. Yes, I demand compensation. Yeah. So, guys, do not buy crazy chicken flu.
Did you die?
Guys, here's what just happened right now. Guys, just listen to me right now. Listen to me. Hendrik just asked me.
Yes, I did.
What the hell's going on here? Hendrik
You
just
okay,
asked
bro?
me.
You okay, bro?
He just asked me, did you die? He's 5 inches away from me, and he asks me if I died. Bro, those are what siren? I don't have sirens. That was Hendrik. That's Cat, bro. That's Cat.
Yeah, I had to do something. Yeah.
Oh, you pulled a Rashon with the hey, jeez. So, oh my god. So Exoterics, or excuse me, Exogenesis just tased. He just tased the gas tanks. What happened? Actually, what happened? How'd you die, Fixty? I'm confused.
Did I die when I was gone? I was somewhere. I don't know where I was, but I when I returned, I was at the PD.
Oh no.
I have no names on my revenge list, but I think I can make up something.
Hey, yo, Lex, bun up, bro. The kidnapped mun. Oh. Anyway, so Yeah, so guys, don't buy crazy chicken flu. That's all I can say. I will play Reeee in a few minutes.
All right.
Top of the hour. I just want to fuck around with what else is here, right? So there are watches and bracelets. There are more hairstyles. Sounds good. I don't use a custom skin anyway, so it doesn't matter to me. You can visit the apartments before purchasing them. Nice. Is the money rest being advertised? I don't know what you're talking about. There's a new death screen based on type of death. I see. I just saw that, I guess. Improved health depletion when you have a hit contract in City Hall and the PD. Last week, there are a lot of pussies hiding inside the PD for hit contracts, bro. I'll tell you about that after Reeee. It's going to be Rashon's adventures. You know what I mean? It's going to be very... Hey! Jesus Christ. Nice job, Lex. Police name tags visible in sieges. All right, nice. Was that your suggestion too?
Yeah, it was. I've been active lately, and Little Tank has been really liking my ideas. Cheers to the guy.
True. Tank told me to say that he is out eating right now, and to tell the fans to make better suggestions, or I give a -1. Also, play the PH song along with it. Shit, do I have it? Not bad. I should have read that. But yeah. Okay, what else is on this shit? Okay, so the rest are just quality of life stuff and bug fixes. We don't like that. Alright, reduced tour robbery time and all that. Good. Alright, time to get to Agree or Reeee, ladies and gentlemen. Agree or Reeee.
Let's go.
Agree or Reeee. Let's see here. I did not write anything down, so we just have to... Let's see. Sergeant Martin Riggs, business updates. A lot of people do not have any idea what to do with their money. So, we should buy businesses with it. Businesses that people use, like an Ammunition 24/7 hairdresser. You'll gain income through the items sold. The items sold to the business you gotta supply yourself. Okay. A shop without stock, the items will be more expensive. A shop with stock, the items will be cheaper. Okay, so, for example...
Yeah, explain.
If you own an ammunition,
okay,
you have to put money into it. You got to put money into it, or else you won't get any money out. Is that what it is? That's what I am reading through. That's why I didn't figure the ammunition will still function, right? You know, okay. I'm not even sure if you should ask. Is it Reeee? I mean, I like the idea. I just don't. I don't know.
Really like it,
honestly. I like the idea, but you know, the problem is that there are a limited amount of stores in the city, right? And how long can you?
What the fuck?
Owned.
How
long can you own these stores is the question, right? Because there aren't infinite amounts of businesses for people to be able to buy, so people just can't own people just can't own businesses indefinitely. You know what I mean? So let's see. Buying a business will cost the player a fortune. A hairdresser can easily cost $100 million. Ammunition, $200 million. The way the system will reward players that have worked hard for their money. Businesses can be bought with multiple players. Income will be split according to the price the player has paid. For example, if both players bought 50% of a business, they'll earn the same income.
Okay.
High investments equals low income. Hendrik, agree?
Yeah, I'm a little lost, but
yeah.
I would like to have my own place where I can sell food items of my own. Could be a drink, could be a breakfast, could be something else. So I kind of like the idea of owning my own business and, getting the profit from it.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna go for agree.
Agree. Vega, agree or agree?
I'm not going to agree with the suggestion itself. I'm going to agree with the concept of any kind of like business suggestion that actually flows well with the market and the workers of the week. So, if this is actually a good idea and it's not, if it has more good ideas than it is complex, agree.
Yeah.
Like, it has to be integrated with core concepts of the game mode. Because we're going... I know there has to be money sinks, but there's a point where like the server becomes... It gets too far away from the cops and robbers game mode.
Yeah. I mean...
Transport Tycoon has a business system, but it's all passive money making. That's kind of why I don't want to just like agree with this instantly. But like I said, anything that's properly integrated with everything else, sure.
Yeah, I kind of agree with you. I feel the premise of the suggestion. I'm not too sure if the actual implementation is...
I agree with the concept, but not his like word for word, yeah.
Yeah, because my thought when I read this is... It feels like a stock market type thing, where people will get more of the piece of the pie based on how much they invest. And if you don't have a lot of money to invest relative to another person, then you're not... I don't know. Everybody's like eating the piece of the pie or some shit. So I could be wrong about that.
This is definitely not to roleplay, because reviving players is very much roleplay.
Yeah, people just call everything roleplay these days, honestly. So for now, I'll say Reeee. But I like the premise of the suggestion. Like the main idea, I like. I'm not too sure about the implementation. Speaking of people always talking about RP, this one's by Shayeras, saying basically that we should be able to, let's say, put gun cosmetics on our back. Let me just make sure. Yeah, almost Red Deady in the sense that you can holster your gun on your back. Let's say. Agree or Reeee, Hendrik?
Agree.
Yeah, I agree. I agree. There's
loud and clear.
Yeah, loud and clear.
I agree if it can be like limited. If it's like not every single weapon on the weapon wheel.
Oh no.
If it's like there's like limitations to control over it. Yeah, because displaying the weapons you have the inventory on your back is it's a concept in other games.
Yeah, I'll say agree as well. I mean, my thought when I read this is that you can just choose. Let's say, choose. Yeah, it says toggle, right? So you can just choose a gun to put on your back, right? Just for what was the word? Decoration or whatever the word I'm trying to look for is. But I'm kind of confused about a lot of the replies talking about, as we just said, it's RP. And Fixie was like, it's gonna block our sight. And I'm like, if there's a gun on your back, how is it blocking your sight? I don't understand that. It doesn't make any sense. First of all, most of the gun is parallel to your back anyway. It's just the head of the gun, or whatever it's called, is off to your left shoulder or some shit. That That's nothing. I don't understand.
Suppose it depends how it's implemented, and depends if it has a hitbox or not, if it blocks shots.
Well, if it's only for decoration, right, then it wouldn't hit or be or impact the hitbox, I guess. Maybe it could just be independent of what guns you have. It could just be a straight up like decoration. Like you just go to a store and have like a M4 decal on your back. It probably doesn't need to have anything to do with what guns you have on you already. It can just be like some kind of APB type shit. Remember APB where people, I don't know if you can holster your gun in the back, but they kind of felt like that. So you can just, do that. So I'll say agree to this one. Has one called Add PvP Cash Collecting Missions. Let's take a look what this is.
Oh, I know what this is.
Let's see. A cash collecting mission where you carry a lot more money and get paid more than normal cash collecting missions. Allows other players to attack you to steal the armored cash truck. This would be more interesting and exciting than stealing parked cash trucks or robbing NPCs. Let's see, for cops, more delivery locations, deliver to the ATMs, merchants, and banks. Option to request a police escort, and police escort cops get assist rewards. All right, and for robbers, when the cop is doing the mission, give the cash truck a red $sign on the map to show robbers can rob the truck. Robbers can blockade the truck driver, pull him out, shoot him, fuck him up, disable them, and then they can take the stockade for themselves. It's cool. Hendrik, agree or read?
Agree again. Really nice idea.
Very nice idea. Bega, agree or read?
Agree, because this is a concept that I definitely got from another server that I did play on. Basically, it was like an event, a PvP thing. Exactly as he described. Cops could take it, secure it, get shot up by criminals. Criminals could take it. First one, it was basically like capture the flag, but it was like a mini event.
Oh shit!
So
I'm gonna say, go ahead.
Yeah, that's all I had to say.
Oh, I'm gonna say agree too. I love this shit. Listen, the more chaos, the better, bro. Love it. I love it. I think a few things should be that the stockade should be immune to spike strips, right? I think it should be immune.
Definitely. It's
definitely.
Yeah.
I don't know what other caveats you can put to it, but I like this. I really do. It's going to be a clusterfuck, but sometimes you need craziness to happen, and that'll add more in-game conflict that we need on the server. So, agree. Definitely agree to this. Let's see what else is here. There's a lot of these lately. Buy Max Nothing Shop. What is this?
Yeah, I also saw there were like every day so many new ideas. Like, but it was like that in Bob's also. People think a lot. They want to give the ideas.
That's been true.
Most of the time, they're not genuine ideas. So.
Yeah, they're not realistic, I suppose.
And if there are, then people are like, it's RP. Fuck off.
Yeah, could be changed.
This sounds like a Siegi type idea. Alien invasion. The aliens found out the people of Los Santos have been stealing UFO parts, and they're here to take back what's theirs. There's a cops versus aliens event. Starts out with 20 aliens as a cop. And if you get captured, you become one of them. Oh, okay. He put the Michael thing here. Locations at the LSIA or the Galileo Observatory. So cops versus aliens. I'm not too sure this is what I wanted to fall on, but what about that, Hendrik? Cops versus aliens. Agree or read?
Yeah, it sounds nice. Like something else that, like, we have always been, well, not always, but for a long time, we want something like seats because it's so fun, but that could be it. Why not?
Why not? Vega, agree or read?
Who is it by?
Conceded the alien invasion event.
Healers, man.
I'm neutral. Like, other things, sieges need to be refined more. Other things need to be refined more before other XD events get added.
Yes, I agree with that. I'm gonna say Reeee. I'm not too sure. I mean, what if
I don't
go?
think. Sorry, I don't think sieges are like bad. I just think everything needs to be refined more.
Yeah, it probably should be refined more before this comes in. I'm gonna say Reeee to this though, because what if cops don't go? Then, well, I mean, you can say it with the siege too, but I don't know. Are the aliens NPCs? I'm not too sure. It sounds like Shayura's wants the aliens, but I'm not too sure about that.
Well, obviously, Sativa Blazer won't go because he doesn't believe in aliens.
Yeah.
That's surprising, considering the flat Earth and all that, but that's what it'd be. Let's see. So that was a Greer Reeee, ladies and gentlemen. So we're going to get into Rashon's adventures from last week. So, Hendrik, can you believe last week? I can't. Well, you definitely can't. So last weekend, I was jamming it up playing this game till 3 a.m. Regrettably, obviously. Again? Yeah, again.
Oh man, that's nice.
So, is it playing? Playing this game at 3 a.m.
You feel bad too at the same time, I think. Huh?
Yeah. Playing this game at 3 a.m. is basically post-nut clarity, bro. Literally. Like, you have fun playing, but once you're done, it's like, why did I do that? It's post-nut clarity, playing till 3 a.m.
Exactly.
Yeah, 100%. Like, when I go to bed after turning off the computer, I'm like, oh, Jesus.
Why did I kill Pat Myrick 10 times back to back in the last 4 hours?
Yes. Yeah, Pat Myrick is he's a feisty one, man, using the fucking Torero XO. That's a cheese vehicle, bro. Like, first of all, it's basically it's a poor man's version of the Dune buggy. All right? It's impossible to fucking ram from the front. I mean, listen, guys, like, you have to make some of these meme vehicles more expensive. The 811, the Cyclone, the Torero XO, they need to be higher, much higher than some of these other vehicles, all right? Yes. And they should especially increase in price based on usage rate. So I'm sure there are behind-the-scenes analytics that are done here, right? Vehicles that are more used in a certain time frame, right, should have their prices hiked. So, the 811, the Cyclone, the Torero XO should cost markedly more than a Nero Custom or a... Who else uses... What do people use, actually? Itali GTB or something like that, because... Nice RP idea, yes. That's right, usage rate, that's right. So, the more that a car is used on the server, the more it should cost in the dealership, and the more it should cost to respawn, even though those costs are kind of annoying. But anyway, Hendrik, so it actually was not about Pat Myrick, even though I guess we'll talk about him later on, because he unleashed the Bubba Jivaman giggle again last weekend. But so there's this guy named Wonton, right? His name was Wonton.
Never heard before.
Exactly. So he got a hit placed on him, went after him, got his ass, and then he placed hit on me. So I'm like, okay, well, I guess we gotta cancel it now. So I kill him again a second time, and then he plays another hit. So this happens over and over again, right? Then he says in chats, "Bro, you just ram. And I'm like, first of all, I don't just ram, right? Because I got out of my car and shotgunned his ass to death, right? But guys, listen, because there are a lot of people in chat these days that get angry that cops run them over when they are a felon. It's a skill issue, man. It's a skill issue. What do you want them to do? What, chase after you? Like, what the fuck do you want them to do, man? It is your responsibility to set yourself up in a way where, when you get out of your car, you do not get rammed by the cop. Very simple. Now, implementing that is very difficult, kind of. But it is on you to not get rammed. So, this guy especially, when I was destroying him, he would get behind his car and start shooting at me. And I'm like, okay, I'm just gonna ram you to get, ram the car into you to get a leverage. And then I'll fuck you up. So it goes on, and I had to kill him 6 times in totality, right? But on the 6th time, Hendrik, he waited and he placed hit on me, right? So he did some Pat Mutic shit, right? But actually, he did a worse. It was worse than Pat Mutic. Because a few weeks ago, I just said that Pat Mutic, he placed it on me from like 3.5 miles away. I was in Los Santos, he was in the Gran Sonora Desert. But this guy, he bought a Luxor and went out into west of the Pacific Bluffs, the Vespucci Beach, whatever it's called. Then he placed the hits. I look where he is and what he's in, and I'm like, what the fuck? He's in a Luxor, bro. This guy's the biggest pussy I've ever seen. So, I had to go to the LSIA to buy a Molotov. And as you know, Hendrik, my weakness is flying planes. I'm not very good at flying planes, competitively at least. So I had to go after him with the Molotov, and it took about 5 minutes to shoot down his Luxor, but it got shot down.
Yeah, it's hard. It takes a while.
It really did. But to add to this guy's pussy streak, right? He touched down near Mission Row. He went inside Mission Row PD, and I'm sitting there like, so first of all, he has a hit on me, right? So I cannot, well, I mean, if I go inside the PD, then I'll lose health per second, right? So I gotta take drugs, and he's hiding like a pussy inside the PD, and he can sit there free reign, right? So I'm like, there's only one way for this to work. So I go inside the PD and start punching him, and then a cop comes out of nowhere. A cop sees me punching the guy and starts shooting at me. And I'm like, bro, what the fuck's going on, man? Luckily enough, he was really bad at shooting. So I was able to punch Wonton to death for the 6th time. And then after that, what happened actually?
Memory.
No, I think I got arrested. I got arrested by Javinki, the guy I was talking about earlier. And then I quit so that he wouldn't place a 7th hit on me, because it was already 3 a.m. and I didn't want the carry to hit contract over until next time I played. So, your boy out here killing people over and over again. There's a guy named Vadero in chat. He was like, he PM'd me and he said in chat, he's like, Rashon, you can't kill this guy over and over again. That's DM. What you're doing is against the rules. So, yeah. That was interesting. So, yeah. Also, there was one more situation. You guys know a guy named Cougar Town, right? Who's this role? Vadero, probably is. I mean, he's basically Balears. So there's a guy named Cougar Town. Cougar Town, he's the guy that cries wolf a lot. He says he gets DM'd all the time, but it's always wrong. I actually got caught in that trap a few weeks ago. So Cougar Town, I thought was going to be an easy hit contract kill, right? Easy. Because all he does is bitch. Like, he bitches, and, he follows Balears around. And his name is Cougar Town. I mean, what kind of name is that? So, I'm trying to kill this guy for a contract, blah, blah, and then I find myself losing somehow because I failed to run him over. I'm still in the car. He shoots my skin, so I disengage a little bit. And then I re-engage, and his friend is there named Tav. That's his friend. So, but his friend, though, is in a car which I will not name because I do not want people to buy this car. I do not want people to buy this car. It is the most OP off-road vehicle I've ever seen. So it is not the Dropper. So I'm not going to say what it is. So basically, Cougar Town got into his friend's car, and then it turned into a 2v1. I got fucked. Car. No, it's not the car. No. So I got fucked in the 2v1, right? And I was upset, but then I went after Cougar Town again. He got his ass destroyed. The chase ended up going to Pleto Bay and shit. I killed him, and then I went after Tav. But Tav was being a pussy, ladies and gentlemen, right?
Him too. Everybody being
a pussy, yeah. So I killed Cougar Town, right? Because they converged again. They came back in the same vehicle again in Pleto Bay. So it turned to another 2v1, and then once I killed Cougar Town, I was like, oh shit, Tav wants to be here, help his little buddy and all this shit. I'm about to go with kill Tav now. But Tav ran away like a bitch, and he was like, oh, what are you doing? You're DMing. You're a 2K score player who doesn't know the rules. I don't know the rules, but that's besides the point. So he went up that hill, like the north road, the northernmost road on this Blaine County, right? And he went up that road, Mount Chili, not like near the weed dispensary area business in GTA Online. So he goes up that valley, and I'm like, bro, what the fuck just happened, bro? I'm in an adder, and he's in this OP-ass off-road vehicle. He's just gliding up the grass, bro. And I'm sitting there like, what am I supposed to do about this? But I sensed him being a pussy, so I just kept going after him. So I chased him all the way from Pleto Bay to the Union Depository. And then he went to his garage entrance. He went inside of it. I didn't really know what the garage entrance was, so I just circled the entire building for like 3 minutes trying to find where the garage entrance was. And then I noticed he's hiding inside his garage. And I'm like, bro, this guy is an absolute pussy. I'm pretty sure I called him something in chat. He didn't know I was an admin, so when people don't know you're an admin, you can just, call somebody a pussy. So later on, he does invite me inside, but I don't bother. I think having a guy run into his garage after like a 15-minute chase is, ego driving enough. So yeah. So there it is, ladies and gentlemen. As far as I remember, those are the Rashon adventures for the week. You feel me?
I do.
I'm gonna be a Yeri right now. See, if you want more Rashon adventures, you've got to throw some money to your boy. All right, I'm gonna be a Yeri. All right, I will never ask for real life money, but in-game money, I will never be above asking people for in-game money. So, if you want more Rashon adventures, throw some money your boy's way. All right, because it costs more money to do a hit contract than it does to not. You know what I mean? So, yeah, throw some money at your boy. I'm being shameless right now. Throw some money at your boy for some more Rashon adventures. You know what I mean? Because Lord knows I'm not trying to grind money through the week. You know what I mean? When I play on the weekend, I'm trying to do some fun shit, right? So I'm not trying to truck or whatever the hell during the week or whatever. So, yeah.
I've seen you play much more in the latest weeks. I like that.
Yeah, it feels bad, man. Like I said, playing this.
No. Yeah, well, yeah, I know. You play it like a lot, or then you don't play it all.
Yeah. Because like Thursday and Friday, I'm like, I'm about to do something. I'm about to do something useful.
Something wild.
Do something useful during the weekend, right? And then all of a sudden, I wake up this morning and I'm like, wait, I want to play this server. Bubba Java got me. So Yeah, and I'm sure tonight when I decide to go to bed, because I'm not going to really take a break, I'm sure the post-nut clarity is going to be right there, man. It's going to be right there, and I'm going to feel very bad about myself. But that's how it be. That's how it be. When it comes to me and the want to play this server, it goes in ebbs and flows. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Ebbs and flows. There are some months where I don't want to come on, and there are some months where it's like I can't stop or don't want to stop. And this is basically the period in time where I can't stop or don't want to stop. So, yeah, man, that's what it'd be. Post-nut clarity. So anyway, that'll be the Punkery show. And all that. I am not taking anyone up here today. As if someone's going to come up here anyway, but no guests today. No guests. What is this? Stop
No tank.
What?
That's what it means. No tank.
No tank. No. Stop with what? Oh, can't stop, won't stop? Hey. Hey, yo. But, help. But, yeah, what is this? Let me just read some of the stuff here, because I wasn't looking at the thread chat here. Ross! I don't go to Kyle Perry. Go fuck yourself.
I'm
nice.
playing the Formula game, the little car game.
Card game. Oh.
Car
game. Oh, okay.
Yeah, sorry.
Turbo shit. Turbo speed, turbo sliders.
Turbo sliders, unlimited.
Yeah.
Available on Steam in 15 euros. Go find out. Go try it out. Great game.
And Ducati has to use that money to activate his windows.
Yes.
Let's see. Nabarro made another meme enemy. Dead at the paramedic. Let's see. Kristani has a headache. Well, I have a headache too if... never mind. Stocks, yes. Okay. Lex and Kristani with the stocks. Lex bun up. We don't have that picture, please no. Tino says, why more money methods when we limited to where we can spend it on? I don't understand. Sorry. Add crypto market investments. I don't know about that. Money rest. I mean, if you rest me, then that's not a lot of money to begin with. Zan, bun up, bro. That guy's a cocksucker. That's right. Post-nut clarity. That's right. That's right. See, listen. Anybody, guys, listen. Yeah, I mean, do y'all not understand? Like when y'all play this, if y'all play this game for a very long time, right? And when you finish, pause. When you when you're done playing the game, don't you feel like, you know? Like you could have done something else. You could have done something else. I mean, I don't know, man. I just
gotta put some deodorant on after playing for 5 hours.
Yeah, it's I mean, physically, I guess, but it's more of like an emotional type thing. Like,
yeah, of course.
Yeah. It feels like that. Kristani, why'd you post a burger? What? The business idea. Okay, I see. Bun down. Oh, okay, I see. Okay.
Also, by the way, I should I tell this? I don't know. Yes, I will. I added with my own permission. I did not ask never a thing. You don't have to. But I added something new on the soundboard. And I also heard only admins can use the soundboard. I was like, huh? For real? You know, people don't need the hand holding, you know? Don't be a snow lake. Snow lake? Yeah, okay. But community contributors can also use it now.
Oh, the soundboard.
Yes. You can be me if you want.
Use that on Discord.
I thought here only admins can.
Apparently.
Yeah, until now.
Well, there it is, guys. If you want to use the soundboard in this Discord, you now can.
You can be me if you want.
Yes. There is I don't know who made it, but there's a punk who made a soundboard of you joining the channel and you saying, "Hello, guys." Anyway, yeah. It's the Punkery show, ladies and gentlemen. A long show here today, extended show.
How long was this?
An hour and a half.
Damn.
An extended show here today for version 2.4's release. So there it is, ladies and gentlemen. That'll been do it for the Punkery show. For Bega, for Hendrik, this been Rashon, and make sure when you play this game that you take the proper breaks in between, because if you play this game for too long, then when it's all said and done and the sun is down, the post-nut clarity is going to set in. See you next week.
Yeah, cheers.
Cheers.
Drink those mangoes.
Fun.